Hey there, today I'm going to talk about the solar LED street light. Now this is a 1000 watt and the ad on this says it's at 100,000 lumens. What that means is it's actually super bright. This here is by Lovus and they did send me this product for review. They wanted me to show you what it is, how it works, and how we put this together and so forth. So I'm going to show you the details here in the studio of it because it's easier to see, but then I'm going to mount it outside in my backyard on a pole up about 8 feet or so, and we're going to see what it looks like at night. So let's dig in and take a closer look at this LED solar street light. Okay, here's everything you're going to get in the package. I'm going to show you that first. You do get a big bag of nuts and bolts and so forth. So now there are some wall anchors if you need to anchor this up to a wall. And then there's the bolts that used to put this bracket on to the pole and so forth. So you do get a lot of nuts and bolts, but you do need your own tools. You need some wrenches and stuff like that. So make sure you have some tools available for that. And then you're going to get the pole for this. Now you can mount this directly to a wall or fascia or something like that, or you can mount it on a pole of some kind. Now it's got kind of a square design. I have a round pole and it works fine as well to put this onto a round pole. You can mount this up several different ways. I'll show you where this part goes. Goes in the end way over here on the other side. You can't see it. It goes over to this end here, there. But now also you're going to have a remote control, and they do give you some batteries, which is nice. So quickly on the remote control, you have an on button and off button. You have different percentages, 25, 75, 100, and 50%. So you can control the brightness of the unit. And you have this little sensor type thing in the bottom, which activates the sensor part of it. And I'm going to give you the details of the light as well. And also you have a timer, so you can go 2, 3, 5, 6, 8 hours until it automatically shuts off. So you do get a remote control. And of course you do get a user manual which does explain all the bells and whistles and features and so forth for it. And one of the big things is the controlling of it. And what it does is this has a couple sensors. This has a sensor of when the sun goes down, the lights will go on, and when the sun comes up, the lights will go off. It has a built-in battery pack, and it can last all day if you want to. Now it also has some features where it can go down to like a 30% power, and then there's a motion sensor way over here that if somebody walks underneath it, the light will kick on to 100%. So it's a motion sensor light, or you can go 100% on, or you can turn it off, or you can have it go on and off with the daytime. Very versatile there. There is a on-off button here. Now because it's laying down, the solar panels are being covered. So let me show you the solar panels real quick. It is all self-contained. Has a built-in battery pack. It has the solar panels. So as long as you get sun on the light fixture, you do need to make sure there's sun on it. That's what charges up the battery. You do not have to wire this into anything. So in other words, don't put this under an overhang or under a tree or something where you're not going to get the sun. You have to get the sun. So then over on this side here, you do need like a Allen wrench, hex wrench to do this. You want to take this piece out and flip it the other way because that's what you put the tube in. You put this end inside of there. So you're going to have to take this off and flip this bracket around to put that in there. But that's the solar panel. That's the bracket. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And it's going to blow out my camera sensors here because it's pretty light. Okay, I have the batteries in the remote control. When this is mounted up, you want to mount this high. They say like 12, 13, 15 feet. I'm only going to have it up about 8 or 9 feet. You do want to get it up as high as you can because it'll broadcast even brighter. But once you turn it on, you don't have to climb up there anymore. You turn it on there, and then you can turn it off and on with the remote control. So let's go. Let's see, that's 100%, 75, 50, 25. Now because of the LEDs and also my camera, I don't know how well this will be demonstrated. I'm going to show you outside at nighttime as well, but you can see that it does all those things. And of course you got the timer and so forth, but it is bright. It is a bright LED light, which you will see when we light up the backyard. Okay, I hope you can see me out here. This is in my backyard. I have the light set up on a pole. It's kind of off to the angle because I don't have it anchored in very good. So you want to make sure you do that. But you can see how bright this is. This thing is super bright. And then again, I have the remote control. I can turn it off. I can turn it on. I can dim it down. Let's see, that's like 25%. That's 100%. That's down. all the way down. So you can see you can dim it with that, and also there's the timer, and like I said before, there's that motion sensor. So I'm going to hit this little button in the middle that I showed you earlier for that to go on. Now I'm going to walk away. I have an underhang on my back patio here to go away from it. It's going to go dim, and then I'll walk back in front of it and show you. Okay, so now it is down dimmed. I think it's like at a 25 or 30% is where it dimmed at. And now I'm going to walk out to it, and I don't have the remote control on my hand, but I'm going to walk up underneath it here, and it kicks on. Now, this is kind of angled out this direction, but it picked me up, as you can see that. So now it makes it kind of like a security. Very nice, very cool. This thing is bright. Believe me, it is bright. If you are looking for whether it's a back patio or any kind of a street light, basketball court, anything like that. Oops, see there, it went down again. Now I'm moving. Now you can set it to go on and stay on all the time as well. But if you're looking for a super duper bright outdoor light like this one may be the right one for you.